Hi friends. What would you do if your adult son was beating you, had taken your cell phone, and then threatened to harm you more? The mother in this case managed to call for help in a unique way. Let me share the details because elder abuse matters. This case comes from online news reports. A man was arrested after court records say he hit his elderly mother with a shovel and he dragged her behind a riding mower that he had tied her to. Philip Brennan, 29 years of age, was charged with second-degree elder abuse and third-degree domestic violence after the sheriff's office and court records detailed an incident that happened last summer. The sheriff's office said deputies responded to a call at the home after a resident used a home alarm system to contact 911. When the deputies arrived, they said they found a senior woman with visible marks on her, as well as grass stains on her clothes and leaves in her hair. There were also abrasions and bruising on her right ankle. She told the deputies that her son had attacked her. The abuser, Brennan, told the deputies that he had gotten mad at his 68-year-old mother, and he had tried to get her back to the house and had grabbed her by the ankle in an attempt to drag her back to the residence. This happened because he didn't like her bothering him while he was trying to clean up around the place. His mother said that the arguing had started earlier that afternoon when she asked Brennan to clean up the yard. Philip snapped, she said, explaining that he told her that he was going to get the chainsaw to harm her. That's when the mother said Brennan came back around the house with a flat-ended shovel, and he hit her on top of the head with it, and then he hit her on the right side of the face. Brennan then took the red push mower in the yard and was trying to run over her feet with it. The mother was able to make it back to the house and lock Brennan out, but he managed to crawl in through a window. She took a chance to run to the neighbors, but they live on a large lot, and Brennan ran her down and attempted to wrap a rope around her legs. He attached the other end of the rope to the riding mower and he pulled her across the yard, about 50 to 60 feet. Despite Brennan having taken her cell phone, the mother was able to push the alarm system key fob to call for help before he took the keychain and threw it into the field. Brennan also had threatened to take her and tie her to the bed so that if she tried to yell for help from neighbors or even the mailman, she would not be able to. As she sat on the ground, she cried. That's when Brennan put his hands over her mouth and was smothering her so she wouldn't be heard. The mother claimed that these abuse issues have gotten worse and Brennan has become more violent than usual. After being charged with elder abuse and domestic violence, Brennan was transported to the county jail and his bond is set at $20,000. Well, friend, could you keep up with the number of different assaults this 29-year-old son perpetrated on his own mother? After threatening to use a chainsaw on her, he hit her twice with a shovel, and then he tied her to the lawnmower and tried to run her over with another lawnmower, and he dragged her, and finally he attempted to smother her. What would have happened to her had the police not shown up? I'm not sure she would have survived. And because I'm not a lawyer, I'll ask, why wasn't one of the charges against him a form of an assault charge? Surely, based on the abrasions, bruisings, and marks, it was obvious that he had assaulted her. And all because he didn't like it when she bothered him while he was trying to clean up around the place. What kind of crazy excuse was that? What do you think of this man's abuse and the resulting charges? And how long do you think he should be sentenced to? This case occurred too recently for us to know the verdict and potential sentence. Let's hope that our news outlets continue to report these elder abuse cases, because elder abuse matters. Friends, our goal here is to share abuse cases so that you'll know that you are not alone if you are suffering from elder abuse. While we are not therapists, we hope that it's somewhat therapeutic to hear others' stories. If you think it might be helpful to anonymously share your own story of abuse on this channel and help others, just check the show notes below to find out how. And finally, please consider sharing this video if you know of someone who needs it. And subscribe now to grow the channel so that together we can reduce the abuse, because elder abuse matters. Please stay safe, seek help, and know that I am praying for you.